There's a type of abuse that's rarely spoken about. It's the kind of abuse that hides behind all the others, the kind that often gets laughed at, or dismissed by both men and women. It's the abuse of a man by a toxic woman. A toxic woman abuses her partner mentally, emotionally, and physically. A narcissistic woman belittles, mocks, and tears him down. A toxic woman tries to solve everything by yelling and playing the victim. She may even harm herself, just to blame her partner. A narcissistic woman controls through gaslighting, manipulation, and sometimes even uses the children as weapons. No, it is not cowardice when a man stays with a toxic woman. More often than not, it's his wounded inner child, raised by a narcissistic mother who learned to see abuse as normal. A narcissistic mother raises her children with yelling, guilt, emotional threats, and silent punishments. And what happens next? Her sons often repeat the cycle in one of two ways. One, they suppress their pain and then pass on the abuse to their own partners or families with yelling, emotional blackmail, or control. Two, they become overly empathetic, sensitive men, but with deep emotional wounds. And without knowing it, they attract toxic women because their subconscious confuses chaos with love. This is how unhealed trauma keeps men stuck, trapped between pain and invisible loyalty to their childhood. A man with a wounded inner child suffers in silence twice. First from the toxic woman he loves, and second from a society that laughs at his pain, or refuses to believe it exists. Enough. Enough of the unequal recognition of abuse between men and women. Abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter who gives it, or who receives it. And for any human being to grow, to reach their full potential, to achieve their dreams, they must take certain steps, set boundaries, learn to be alone, or choose partners who truly value and respect them. And most of all, have the courage to walk away from the one who is destroying them, even if they love her. A healthy man isn't built by enduring pain. He's built by having the courage to break the cycle, because staying where there's no peace is betraying the child you once were, and the man you were meant to become. Real love is not begged for. It is not survived. It is felt, it is built, and it sets you free. You deserve peace. You deserve healing. You can begin again. Don't be afraid to walk away from what dims your light, because the man who learns to love himself is the man who sets himself free.